There are few passages in the Bible that stir as much curiosity, fear, and debate as the prophecy of the mark of the beast. Found in the book of Revelation, it paints a vivid picture of a future moment when humanity will face a profound spiritual decision, one that carries eternal consequences. But what does it really mean? Is it a physical mark, a symbolic system, or something deeper? Something that speaks directly to the condition of the human heart? Let's walk through this prophecy together, slowly, thoughtfully, as if we were sitting side by side, searching for truth. The book of Revelation was written by the Apostle John while he was exiled on the island of Patmos. It is a book filled with visions, symbols, and divine messages about the end of days. In Revelation chapter 13, John describes two powerful beasts. The first beast rises from the sea, representing political power, authority, and domination. The second beast comes from the earth. This one is more subtle. It appears gentle, even harmless, but it speaks with deception. This second beast influences the world to worship the first. And then comes the mark. Revelation 13 verses 16 to 17 says, "It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark." This is where the tension begins. This mark is not optional. It becomes a requirement to participate in society, to buy, to sell, to survive. Many have tried to define the mark of the beast in literal terms. Some believe it could be a physical mark, like a tattoo, a microchip, or a form of identification. Others believe it is symbolic, a representation of allegiance. The right hand often represents actions. The forehead represents thoughts and beliefs. So perhaps the mark is not just something you receive, but something you live out. A decision to align your thoughts and actions with a system that opposes God. This calls for wisdom. Let the one who has insight calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. That number is 666. Revelation 13 verse 10. The number 666 has fascinated people for centuries. In biblical symbolism, the number 7 represents completeness and perfection, often associated with God. But 6 falls short, and 666 could represent the ultimate expression of human imperfection, a system built entirely on human pride, power, and rebellion against God. At its core, the mark of the beast is about loyalty. It represents a moment when humanity must choose. Will you follow truth or deception? Will you stand with God or conform to a system that demands your soul in exchange for comfort and survival? This is not just about the future. It is a reflection of what happens every day in smaller ways. Every time we compromise truth for convenience, every time we choose acceptance over righteousness, we are confronted with the same kind of decision. Many people fear the mark of the beast. But Revelation is not just a book of warnings. It is a book of hope. It reminds believers that God is still in control, even in chaos, even in persecution, even when the world seems consumed by darkness. Those who remain faithful are not forgotten. They are sealed, not with the mark of the beast, but with the mark of God. The mark of the beast is not just about a mark. It is about identity. Who do you belong to? What shapes your decisions? What governs your life? Because in the end, the greatest battle is not external, it is internal, a battle for the heart. One day, humanity may face a moment exactly like the one described in Revelation. But even now, the question remains the same. Who will you follow? The mark of the beast is not just a prophecy to fear. It is a call to be aware, to stay grounded in truth, to live with conviction, and to choose, daily, the path that leads to life. Because in the end, every mark tells a story. The question is, what story will yours tell?